is sitting pretty right now. So you should be embarrassed. You should be ashamed of yourself. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This your boy Kangaroo coming back once again. Talk about my Alabama Crimson Tide. To celebrate concerning my Alabama. Let's all get up on our feet and yell, roll Tide, baby. Nobody beat my Alabama Crimson Tide. At the break song.
That's the way I say it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show on this Wednesday night, man. Hope everybody had a great day. Hope everybody has had a great work week so far. You only got 2 more days, and then guess what? Our Alabama Crimson Tide will hit the field in Columbia, Missouri, 12 noon Eastern time, 11 Central. That is early. That is early. I hate these early games, but hey, they got to be played. But it's all right. It's all right. My Alabama Crimson Tide going to Columbia, and they're going to leave with a victory. I don't give a damn about Missouri's rushing game. I don't care. They can run for 250, 260, 230 like Florida State, or 227 like Georgia. It don't matter. It don't matter. They just be running up all them yards, running to a L. That's all I know. But I think we pretty much going to have that in check, because that's all they got working for them, really. That's just me. I know Bo Perbula, he's a decent quarterback. I ain't going to put him up there with the greats like that guy over there at Oregon, or my Alabama Crimson Tide quarterback, Ty Simpson. I ain't going to put him with those two. You know, I see you, Jay Shipes. I see you, Jay Shipes. You done jumped off Vandy's bandwagon and jumped on Missouri's. Oh, okay. I guess you'll be jumping on Tennessee bandwagon next. I done told you, Jay Shipes. You're slutting yourself out, boy. Come on, man. Jumping from dick to dick, Jay Shipes. That's what you're doing. You better stop slutting yourself out like that. I thought you was loyal and faithful to them Georgia Bulldogs. But no, you're slutting yourself out. Slutted yourself out to Vandy. They disappointed you. Now you're slutting yourself out to daggone Missouri. When they disappoint you, you're going to slut yourself out to your rival, Tennessee. When they disappoint you, what you going to do? Slut yourself out to South Carolina. When they disappoint you, you're going to slut yourself out to Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? You better stop that and stay loyal to your team. Come on, man. Stop jumping on all these penises. Stop doing that, man. Stop doing that. It ain't a good look for you, Jay Shipes. Come on, y'all. Man, y'all won't even let the game be played. Do that after the game is played. And if they just so happen to beat my Alabama Crimson Tide, in which I don't think Missouri has enough to do. Now, I know all about that running game. I know all about it. They got two damn good running backs. That's for sure. That Hardy boy and the one that's backing them up, both of them pretty good. But guess what? My Alabama Crimson Tide got a pretty good offense too now. You can bring that run game. Bring it on. But long as you on the sideline Ain't a damn thing that you can do. Because my Alabama Crimson Tide with Coach Grubb love to grind the clock. He like to use the clock. Slow and methodical. That's how Alabama drives is. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So say it like you want to. Say it like you want to. So, oh well. Jay Shipe, can your Georgia Bulldogs get it done in Auburn? Jordan Hare? Can y'all get it done? Can y'all beat a bad Auburn team? I don't know. I don't know. But hey, we'll see. We will see. But let me get to the roll call, man. I'm gonna make my little segment kind of short, you know what I'm saying? And we'll put this link in the chat and we can chop it up. Hopefully, we can get some calls in on tonight. Dwight, the newest member of the Kangaroo Clique. What's going on, Dwight? How you doing, my brother? Central Texas Cane, my boy, KB. Go Canes, boy. I'm old Miami Hurricane looking good. But I'm going to tell you right now, Central Texas Cane, you better keep your Miami Hurricane compadres away from my channel before I tell them what I really think about them Miami Hurricanes. Because I ain't you know, I ain't too fond of them Miami Hurricane. I tell them what I really think about them now. Telling you. You better stay in the ACC country. Matter of fact, Central Texas gang, y'all gonna win the ACC this year, being that y'all ain't done it since y'all been in the ACC for 20 years. Y'all gonna win it this year? I think y'all can do it. Just saying. But anyway, it is what it is, man. Leave my Alabama Crimson Tide alone. I got Missouri fans. They full of confidence because they done beat a whole bunch of cupcakes. You know, I'm just saying. But it's all good. They got to face my Alabama Crimson Tide this week, and we going to take care of them. Another loss. We gave Georgia their first loss. We gave Vandy their first loss, and we about to give another SEC opponent their first loss. Knocking them down like dominoes. Sending them south in the rankings. But what's up, Larry Trey Wicked, children of the corn? He's a child of the corn. Nebraska fan, first one in the chat today. Shout out to you, Larry Trey Wicked. Kimberly Harmon, first member of the Kangaroo Clique in the chat. She says, what's up, KB, and Roll Tide, everybody. Shout out to Kimberly Harmon. J. Cole, member of the Kangaroo Clique. Good evening, everyone. God bless you. Jesus Christ be with you at all times in Bible study. See you when I'm done. All right, J. Cole. Man, you in church, man. You might not want to come over here after you get out of church. You know the language we use over here. We grown over here. Zignoff Productions, Zignoff One. What's going on? Yo, what's good, KB? Getting it in early. Yeah, we got to get it. Well, I'm usually earlier than this now, man. Yeah, man. Y'all boys ready for Saturday? Yeah. Yeah, you already know. You already know. Edward Bishop, what's going on, brother? Roll Tide. Nick Harden, also a member of the Kangaroo Clique. Roll Tide, Nick Harden. Stephen Hicks, another member of the Kangaroo Clique. Roll Tide, KB, brother. Bama about to beat down the third straight unbeaten ranked team this Saturday. Show wheels. You can believe that. That is fact. Dennis Collier, what's going on, Roll Tide, Bama family? I'm expecting a win over Missouri. On Saturday, we all expecting that. Advar Jackson, another member of the Kangaroo Clique. Roll Tide, my brother. Bama Bone, also a member of the Kangaroo Clique. Roll Tide. Matavius Heath, Roll Tide, brother. Who else we got? The Tony in the building. What's going on, the Tony? Clay Lewis, what's up, Kangaroo? How are you? I want to see Tennessee win this year. Well, I'm sorry. You'll see them win some regular season games, but you won't see them beat my Alabama Crimson Tide. I can tell you that. Not in Bryant-Denny Stadium. Not on Nick Saban Field. Won't happen. Christian, what's going on, my brother? Roll Tide. Nicole Covington in the building. Roll Tide, Nicole. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. What's going on? Happy Wednesday. What it is. Patricia Purdue is in the building. Roll Tide. Marcus Clay. Roll Tide, brother. Marcus Clay, also a member of the Kangaroo Clique. Twister the Wind Talker in here. What's going on, my boy? What it is. Bill Valentine in the building. Gammy T. Roll Tide. My brother, Roll Tide and Rise Up. What's going on, my boy? What it is. Literally me. Don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide. You can believe that. Anthony Soley in the building. What's going on? LaQuasia Gordon up in this piece. What's going on, LaQuasia? LaQuasia also a member of the Kangaroo Clique. What it is, man. Big Dean, what it is, homie. Roll Tide. DSGB, what it is. We got the hater, Jay Shipes up in here talking about Mizzou going to run for 350 yards. I don't give a damn. You're running to an L. That's all I know. We do know that. But anyway, let me keep it moving, man. Who else we got up in here? Anybody else? Tyson Snyder, what's going on? Mizzou ain't playing nobody. I can agree with that. Dark Horse Supreme, what it is. Give them hell. Rama Jamma, give them hell, Alabama. What it is, man. What it is. Griffin's guy, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Who else? Ooh, let's see. I don't see nobody else. Oh, Double A in the building. What's going on? And what it is. Nick B in the building, Roll Tide, and Nick B is a member of the Kangaroo Clique, along with Roll Tide and Rise Up and Marcus Clay. If I forgot to mention that, I'm my bad. Omega Red, what's going on? How you doing? Roll Tide. Who else? Let me get through this. Dwight in the building. Like I said, Dwight is maybe it's another one, but Dwight, yeah, it's the same one. Dwight, the latest member of the Kangaroo Clique, and I'll give him the new member alert in just a minute. As I mentioned, Central Texas Kane in the building. My battle buddy, what's going on? What it is? Who else? Rob is in the building. I think the Tide will get the job done in Mizzou. I do too. I sure do. No doubt about it. Ja'Cory Williams, what it is? Joe Hill, what's up? KB Hill are the X Factors. Ty Simpson, Jam Miller, Kane Womack. That bomb better not relapse in his week. You damn right. Tell him again, Joe Willie. You ain't lying about that. B. Bruno, what's up? UNC football program is in trouble again. Hey, I'm gonna talk about UNC tomorrow, being that I live in North Carolina. I'm hearing all the good news coming out of North Carolina, dealing with them Tar Heels and Bill Belichick. Show Wheels, Lance Hunter, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man? Watch Missouri versus Kansas and South Carolina. Hey, they was behind in both of those games. I am 1920. Roll Tide, roll. I'm 1920 in the building. What's going on? Who else we got? Mario Gordon, also a member of the Kangaroo Clique. What it is, Mario. Who else? Larry Lodge in the building. What's going on? Larry Lodge, also a member of the Kangaroo Clique. Roll Tide, Larry Lodge. Mountain Dew. What's going on? Ty Simpson for Heisman. I agree. Charles Everidge. What's going on, brother? Roll Tide. All day, every day. Stacy Go Dolls in the building. What's going on, Stacy? Roll Tide. Damn right. That's your Stacy Roll Tide. That's your name. We gave you that name a long time ago now. We just don't call you that, but your real name is Stacy Roll Tide. What's going on? Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. What's going on, KB? The defense will be ready. Just watch. Don't believe me, just watch, nigga. Don't believe me, just watch. We gonna be ready. Roll Tide. Smitty J. Roll Tide, my brother. What it is? Smitty J ain't never seen you in here, man. What's up, man? What it is? Appreciate you coming on in. You know, when a team beats us, I don't cheer for every team they play us. Alabama fans move on. You right, Jay Shice. We move on. Come on, man. Told Jay Shice he better stop slutting himself out. But let's talk about this Missouri game real quick. You know what I'm saying? Talk about this Missouri game, man. Missouri gonna host my Alabama Crimson Tide, and y'all better treat my Alabama Crimson Tide right while they whooping up on y'all. That's all I know, man. That's all I know. 11 a.m. Saturday for Rock Field at Memorial Stadium in Columbia, Missouri. It'll be on ABC. Alabama is a 3.5-point favorite. This is the first game Missouri done been underdog, and they gonna get their ass whooped. The over and under is 52.5. I'm gonna take the over on this game because my Alabama Crimson Tide gonna score at least 40 points. Sure wheels. Now, 5 things to know before we get this game kicked off, man. Last time Alabama played Missouri, Alabama beat Missouri to a goose egg, which was last season. Alabama put up 486 yards of total offense in the win. While Missouri is working to get his revenge from last year, not gonna happen. Missouri haven't defeated Alabama since 1975. I was 2 years old. And lost the last 6 matchups against my Alabama Crimson Tide. Say it ain't so. We about to make it 7. We about to make it 7. If we can put up 486 yards on that Missouri team last year, I think we can put up 500 this year. We put up 486 with Jalen Milroe. So I think we can put up 500 total yards this year with daggone Heisman Trophy favorite Ty Simpson. That's what I think. Jam Miller is back, a big piece of the offense. And guess what? You see the difference with Jam Miller. Show wheels. Well, you sure do. Daggone right, man. KB, Missouri has like 52nd ranked strength of schedule, where ours is 3rd. That's all I know. Alabama got the 3rd ranked strength of schedule right now. What's at stake for Missouri? A win on Saturday will move the Tigers to 6-0 for the first time since 2013 under former coach Gary Pinkel. 2013 Missouri Tigers started the season 7-0 before losing by 3 points to South Carolina in double overtime. Well, guess what? You're going to be 5-1 after Saturday, and it ain't going into no overtime. You can believe that. My Alabama Crimson Tide right now is 5th in college football in passing yards per game. Led by my Heisman Trophy candidate quarterback, Ty Simpson. He done threw for 1,478 passing yards and 13 touchdowns to only 1 interception, which happened last week against Vandy. Alabama averaging 325.5 yards through the air per game. 2nd in the SEC. Who can stop our passing game? Who can stop our quarterback? Who can stop our wide receiver core? Who can stop them running backs from catching out the backfield? Come on now. And Alabama going to run for at least 130 yards. Good enough. Good enough. I don't give a damn how many yards freaking Missouri run for. It ain't going to be enough to get a win. I can tell you that. Missouri's secondary has yet to be a strength of the team. This daggone Missouri secondary is not that good. Even though they only allowing 141 passing yards a game, they are not the strength of that defense. They sorry. They got one of the worst secondaries in college football. I can tell you that right now. They limiting opponents to an SEC best 62.4 yards per game on the ground. Like I said, that secondary is not the catalyst of this defense. 62.4 yards a game in the SEC. But remember, who have they played in the SEC? South Carolina and who? South Carolina. Who else Missouri done played in the SEC? I don't know. I think South Carolina is the only one. I'm not sure. Let me check. They played Kansas, okay? So, and in both of those games, they was losing. And that is a fact. Matter of fact, I think Kansas had them 21-6 going into halftime. I believe. Let's see. I believe so. I believe so. Let's look at it. Kansas. They had them game 2. Yeah, Kansas was leading Missouri 21-6 after the first quarter. After the first quarter, then they went in halftime, tied up. And this is with Kansas. This ain't no SEC team. This ain't no Alabama. Come on, man. And then with Missouri, they was losing to Missouri going into the fourth quarter. I mean, losing to South Carolina going into the fourth quarter. Sure was. South Carolina ain't that good. Now, I just want y'all to know. But anyway, I think my Alabama Crimson Tide will get the lead. If they get the lead first, they're going to lead the whole game. That's what I think. Maybe it'll be tied 7-7, but after that, my Alabama Crimson Tide going to have to lead the whole freaking game. That's what I believe. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Come on, man. Y'all talking about Alabama here under Coach Kalen DeBoer, not Nick Saban. And we all know Missouri's strength is the ground game. We know that. Now, but one thing I want to say about Missouri, they averaging almost 300 yards a game on the ground, 292. But I don't think they going to rush for 300 yards on my Alabama Crimson Tide. You seen what's the name was averaging over like 250 yards on the ground. What did they get? 133 yards. And I'm talking about Vanderbilt. And I don't think Missouri, their offense is better than Vanderbilt's offense. I don't. That's just me. But anyway, Alabama's one of the most tested teams in college football. Strength of schedule, third in the nation. And with the third ranked strength of schedule in the nation, they 4-1. Make it make sense. Y'all think Missouri can compete with my Alabama Crimson Tide? Y'all done lost y'all damn mind. You done lost your mind. I'm tired of all the analysts praying that we get an upset. Well, let them keep praying. Their prayers won't be answered. I know they won't be answered on Saturday with the Missouri Tigers. I can tell you that right now. They just might play Bama different since Bama blew them out last year. They will bring a different game, but I think Bama should still pull it out. They can bring whatever game they want to bring. I just think we got too much offensively. All we hear about with them is they daggone run game. We hear a little bit about Bo Perbula, whatever his damn name. We hear a little bit about him, but hey, I don't think he's scaring anybody. He damn sure don't got old KB worried. I can tell you that. I ain't worried about him. Let's see. You got to worry about no goddamn Bo Perbula. Man, damn Bo Perbula, whatever his damn name. What the fuck? Hold on. But anyway, I think we gonna handle their ass. What's up, people? What's up, people? Internet went out, man. So I'm back now. I got signed out of everything. So I had to go back in. You know how they do it. I don't even know where I left off at. Boy, this thing that pissed me off. All damn ready. But anyway, the thing about it, we back on now. Oh, hold on. What is this? No. But we back on now, so we good. Let's see where I left off at. Okay, no, I'm done with that. But ain't no way Missouri gonna beat my Alabama Crimson Tide. But if it they just so happen to think they can, uh, what do they need to do, man? What do they need to do to beat my Alabama Crimson Tide? I talked about it today. So let's talk about Missouri's well, we don't need to talk about it. I think we know enough about their offense. You know they like to run the ball. You know that. And hey, Bo Prabula, matter of fact, that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing. When I was talking about they on quarterback. Bo Prabula. And what has done this season? I don't think he done too much. Let's see. Let's look at old Bo Prabula. See what he done this season. I mean, he done threw 1,200 yards, 1,203. Matter of fact, 9 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. Nope, nowhere near my quarterback. But he can run too, man. Bo Prabula, he can run too. He was a transfer his last program. They used to put him in these little gadget plays. I mean, he can run, but I don't think he's going to be a threat because he got 121 yards and 3 rushing touchdowns on the season. But I don't think he'll be a threat with this Alabama team, even though Alabama have issues with quarterbacks that can run. That's just me. So I don't think we'll have too much of an issue on that part. But what do Missouri have to do to beat my Alabama Crimson Tide? First of all, they're going to have to slow down Ty Simpson. They're going to have to slow down this passing attack. That's the first thing they're going to have to do. They definitely going to play film. Continue they running game. Them boys going to have to run like they've been doing, throughout the season against lesser opponents. That's just my opinion. But hey, it is what it is. That's what they're going to have to do. So anyway, that little intermission that messed up my whole train of thought. So I'm gonna put the link in the chat because it messed up my whole damn train of thought. Keith Holcomb, what's going on, my brother? How you doing, man? The refs, KB. Well, I ain't worried about the refs. What's up, L Town? What it is, tough as nails. What's going on? I ain't worrying about the refs. As long as we do what we need to do, we can come out and get this lead, and we'll be all right. I know. Old Eli Drinkwitz, he talking about asking Kane Womack what he wearing. Don't worry about what my coach is wearing. Worry about your own daggone coach. That's all I know. Worry about your own coach. Do that.
Roll Tide, man. Roll Tide.
What's up, man? How you doing, man?
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I hear you.
Man, I hope everybody having a good, lovely weekend. I mean, not weekend, but Wednesday, hump day, man. Hope everybody doing good today. It's been a little slow day today, man.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's a chill day.
Yeah, just laid back, man. Just laid back mood, man. If y'all can hear the smoke detector chirp, man, I apologize for that, man. But it is what it is, man. As long as it's still working, I ain't giving a damn about it. I'm gonna keep rolling.
Hey, that's right.
But,
as long as it works.
As long as it works, man, let me know there ain't nothing on fire. That's all it
Yeah,
is.
right. What's
Roll
going on,
tide on
Elton?
that.
How you doing, man? Susan Thomas in the building. What's going on? Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about the strength of schedule.
Right.
Everybody talking about the strength of schedule, man. And what is Mizzou's strength of schedule?
Our strength of schedule is in the 50s. Steve, don't quote me on that now.
Come again?
I think they strength of schedule is in the 50s.
Okay. We like I said,
I
we
think.
like the third. I was a third. We got a hard schedule, and I was saying this before about Ohio State and all the other ranked teams. Who did they play to be so ranked? Like, what teams did they play? Did they play any ranked teams or any good teams to be ranked where they at? Because a lot of people complaining about us being ranked number 8, even though we came from the bottom of the barrel since our defeat from Florida State. There's a lot of
Exactly.
people crying and whining, thinking that we keep moving up the ranks so quick.
We
What's
keep
your
winning.
opinion on
That's
that?
why. And teams ahead of us is losing.
That's the problem. I don't get it. We got to go by the strength of schedule. So, hey, man, I mean, the rank of the team, like we beat Georgia. They were ranked number 5. Vandy was ranked number 16. Now they dropped down to 20, I think. So it's nothing. I don't want us to get any higher. We want to work our way to the top. We don't want nothing cheating on us. We like to have that to be in the shadow pace, man. Let Ohio State and the rest of those teams up top have those attention so we can easily, quietly rise to the top. Because everybody wondering about how we going up so far. I'm like, I ain't complaining about nothing. We was down 21. We were ranked 21. We just played a bigger team and beat the hell out of them in back to back. So I don't know why y'all whining and complaining about that. I didn't care less, man. I still think we don't need to be that high, but hey, man, it is what it is, man. We just gotta keep playing ball every week. That's all. KB, what? Whoa, what happened, bro? Well, I guess I'll talk for a little bit since he done dropped off again. But anyway, man, how the chat doing today, man? Roll tide to y'all and salute to the ones that's not Alabama fans. But my opinion, man, we just need to play our A game, man, and see what we can do.
Hey, Twister. I had went out, man. If you were still talking, man, I
Yeah, I
had
was
went
still
out.
trying. I was trying to keep it going.
Yeah, what it is. The it's a cable company here. They laying cable and shit in the neighborhood, and
Hey,
the
Stacey
internet has
Gold
been going in
Dolls.
and out.
Yeah, it's me. How you doing, sweetheart?
Go ahead,
she
man.
just she don't like me.
Who? Oh, Stacey Go Dog. Go ahead,
Yeah,
man.
she's a sweetheart though. But anyway, yeah, I was just like I'm worried. I ain't saying worried about Mizzou. It's the fact is, man, we just gotta play our A game and the defense, man. Can they do that for 4 quarters? We did it for a quarter. We did it for 2 quarters and a half, right?
Yeah,
Can
yeah.
we do that? Can we do that? And they said, stop the run. We still got a little issue with the running game problem, with the offense, with the other team and whatnot. So I think we'll do pretty good. I think Stas is gonna light it up again. Their defense, the secondary is a weak. Their front seven is okay. Like I said, man, we ain't gonna look at it. I think it's gonna be a fun game. We just need to dominate and just keep playing our game week by week.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be straight, man. Long as these road demons don't creep back in, we'll be all right. Bama Bone,
That
appreciate the
part.
5-piece, brother.
That part. That
Missouri,
part.
he says Missouri strength of schedule is 109.
I wanted that. Some of them said 53, some said 109. I looked at it too as well. It was like 150 something. I'm like, man, they got an easy schedule. That's why I went back to what I'm saying about the ranks. Why they
Yeah,
ranking some of the schedules a week? That's my issue. I'm like, are they going by the strength of schedule and the playoff situation, or are they going by how many wins we got? Cause let's just say, for example, I stay in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Let's just say Southern Miss go undefeated. Who do they play and how they gonna get ranked? I'm going by what teams did they defeat to earn the ranking. That's my issue right there. Yeah, that's the issue I'm talking about. I always say, like, I thought you go by what teams. Let's just say Alabama beat Ohio State. Oh, we're gonna jump a couple of ranks because we beat a high-ranking team. We beat Georgia, a high-ranking team. We beat Vanderbilt. They was ranked. We beat some good teams. But the other teams they've been playing like cupcakes and they still ranked. Like I said, maybe just me. I just don't get it. I really don't.
Well, hey, I don't even care as long as we keep winning.
Yeah, as long as we keep kicking ass, I ain't got a problem with that, man. As long as we play our A game and go for our goal and go to a championship again. But we ain't gonna think for ahead, man, because we still got hell to go through. This conflict, man. Jesus Christ, man. Mizzou,
Yeah.
Tennessee, LSU, Oklahoma. Oklahoma to us gonna be a threat. And here's why. They defense off the chain. Everybody talking about their quarterback. They defense, man. It's always say defense always win games, right? Oklahoma got a hell of a defense. That's gonna be my eyes gonna be looking at. My eyes gonna be out on Oklahoma. But right now we're going by step, beating Mizzou, try to beat Tennessee, LSU. It just, man, Oklahoma, man, they playing some good ball, man. It's like I said, it's not really, really nothing much to talk about. All thing we need to do is just stop the running game. And I think the quarterback, they say he's pretty decent. Just as long as we play our game, man, I think we'll be fine. It's just long as no problem, don't shoot themselves in the foot. Don't shoot themselves in the foot, and we play a game and the referees. The referees.
I ain't worrying about the refs, man. As long as we don't leave it in their hand, we'll be all right.
Yeah, that problem, that part, because man, the referees can be something serious because they calling targets on us all the time, but these players been hitting our players with targeting, and they getting away with it. Ryan Williams, oh my God, that poor boy become a goddamn victim of targeting. And they letting them boys play. We do that to them.
He better catch that damn ball.
Yeah, he gotta do that, man. Oh my goodness, he's still a good player, man. He just needs to stop dropping balls, man. Those balls he's been dropping, no fun intended. He dropping good yards and touchdowns, man. Come on, man. You gotta get back to being Brian Williams of last year.
I know that's right.
Before the downfall of last year, But anyway, that's the water beneath the bridge anyway. But we'll get better, man. We got Brooks rising up like another Jaden Water. We got Jeremy Bernard just being a straight up beast.
Yeah.
Isaiah Horde.
We good in wide receiver core.
Right. Hey, in the run game, man, it's just one game we had a good running game. Can we keep that up, man?
I mean, I think we can. Jam Miller, he's a big piece of that.
Yeah.
So long as this offensive line keep doing what they doing, we'll be all right in the run game.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like I said, I think we're doing okay, man. We just need to, keep our head above water and play our A game, man. And Ty Simpson, man, doing what he's doing, man, and try to keep getting, put good yards on him, get a lot of touchdowns and run up the yards and passing, man, and we be all right. Offensive line keep doing their thing. One more question. Any news on Jaden Roberts?
News on Jaden Roberts?
Yeah, the Hulk.
Well, I ain't really heard nothing. He's supposed to be getting some snaps this week. That's all I done heard.
Yeah, he need to tighten up.
He had that concussion. He was out a couple of games. When you're hurt, there's a chance your position can get taken.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta bust your ass every day ain't gonna chance you get because you the starter. That doesn't mean you gonna hold on to it. Exactly. You got a lot of young hungry men out there want to take your spot. Spirit of competition. I understand that. I just hope get back to his old stuff again and start knocking dang on linemen and defenders on linebackers around and open holes for Jam Miller, Riley. Maybe it's fellow old lineman in Proctor. Open the hole for that big joker.
Exactly. So we're gonna be all right. I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, like I said, ain't nothing really to talk about, man. It just like I said, we testing ourselves. We're gonna put everybody talking about Mizzou, man. We're gonna put that to the test. We're gonna see what kind of team they really are.
Yeah, damn right.
Cause this is just straight business to us right now, man. Cause it's
That's
really,
it, man.
really because
That's
all
it.
the personal stuff is out the way for
Oh
now.
yeah.
For now,
But shit.
we
We
got
gonna be all right. I ain't worried about it. We gonna get this win and move on to next week.
all right, man. Well, I'm gonna drop down, man. Ain't nothing to do, man. Ain't nothing to talk about, nothing about the roast, man. It just we just play our A game, man, and I'll let you in the chat, man. Roll Tide, my brother.
All right, brother. Take it easy, man. Roll Tide.
Yes, sir. Roll Tide.
All right. Hey, you guys in the chat, man. I mean, that's in the waiting. Give me a minute. Let me look at these comments real quick. When you beat top 25 teams, you move up in the rankings. You damn right. But like a Jacob Simmons fan, appreciate the 5-piece. Bama Bone, appreciate the 5-piece, my brother. Who else we got? KB, here's a fake 100. Hey, that's cool, Stacey. I'll take it. If it's fake, real, I'll take it. It don't. Matter of fact, Stacey, you already gave me 100 piece. I sure appreciate it because I like dog dollars. Go ahead, Stacey. Go dogs. Tell the people why you had to pay me $100. Go ahead. Dr. Crystal, what's going on with Kane running the show? I'm still amazed. He dialed it up for 2 quarters. Tell him again, Dr. Crystal. That's no lie. I like Bama in this one. That running back from Missouri is hard. Yeah, I like Bama in this one. I ain't worrying about it. Here's 1,000 piece for you. Hey, that 100 did me good. But Alabama is Muhammad Ali of football. I finally said it. You right, Dennis Collier. You sure right. He is. But Jared, go ahead.
What's going on? I got 2 games I want to talk about. The first one, Alabama versus Missouri. What's the spread on that game?
3.5.
Okay, I think they should cover. I think Alabama should cover that, but I do think if they're not going to stop the run game, but I do think they'll contain it. That it's going to be it should be a battle. I think it's going to be a battle, but I think they're going to cover. I think it's going to be -3, like they said.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be what's the score, like -40, like -40 something.
You talking about the over and under?
Yeah,
It's in the 50s.
in the 50s. Man,
Yeah, I think I wrote it down. 51.5.
you really think it's going to go that high?
I do. I think Alabama going to score at least 40.
Okay. So all right. So we got 40. So okay. All right. So I got it going. Maybe I got it going 30-27.
You wrong as hell. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You think that defense gonna hold Alabama to 27 points?
That's why
Alabama throw the ball around the yard.
that's what I think is gonna happen.
I'm telling you, you wrong.
It's a guess. It's what I'm thinking is gonna happen. Not accurate. It's just what I think is gonna happen. But as for that, I think they got one of the best running backs in the country.
I do think best running back in the country, in my opinion.
I don't know. Justice Haynes is putting out numbers out there in Michigan.
This man is doing something Justice Haynes ain't doing. This man that picked up over 500 yards. That's yards after the first hit, yards after contact, over 500 yards after contact.
Okay. All right. And for Georgia and Auburn, I know that's -3. It's still -3.5, right?
Georgia and Auburn, I'm not. Georgia and Auburn is, what is shit at? I ain't got it wrote down, but I'm not sure. I can get it for you, though. Go ahead.
I think it's -3.5. I think it is -3.5 or -3 or something like that.
Right.
I think the reason why they got so close is because Jordan Hare is always something happens in Jordan Hare.
And guess what? I hope it happened this weekend to y'all. I don't give a damn who win. But it would be mighty hilarious if something just so happened in Jordan Hare. That would be like Penn State losing to UCLA.
Well, it's really the defense that has to show up because every game that Auburn has played, the defense has been keeping it close. But
Yeah, I know.
but that's the whole problem. The defense has been keeping it close. It's really the offense doesn't show up. The offense has been predicated on Jackson Arnold throwing a prayer to his best receiver and hoping it gets to him. That's it. He basically throws a prayer and just hopes it gets to him. He's not like throwing an accurate pass. He's just throwing one out there and hoping it gets to his best.
He might be all right this game because your defense having trouble getting pressure.
Yes, the secondary is terrible too. Yes,
exactly. But the line is 3.5.
Yes, and I want to get to the pressure on the front seven. That's another problem too. They got to focus on just not even worry about getting the secondary. Just put pressure on the front seven. Just get to the front seven. Get to the quarterback. Don't even worry about the secondary. Just get to the quarterback because what they're going to do is keep running the ball because that's what Jackson Arnold is going to do. He's going to try to get out of the pocket, run the ball because that's what he's going to do. He's going to try and run the ball as many times as he can because he can't throw the ball. So what you should do is line the box, make him throw the ball as many times as possible, and make him run the ball. But line the box up. I know he can't sack the quarterback. Just contain him as best you can. I know it's hard for Georgia to sack the quarterback because we've had 4 sacks, but not really. They're sacks. They're not really sacks. They're you know what I'm saying? They're not sacks, but we got to the quarterback, but not really a sack. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But if you just line the box up, just keep them contained, and just make sure if the secondary is terrible, whatever, just make them throw the ball. And I think they can win the game. The offense is good enough to win the game. The 4 best players on Georgia's team is Dylan Bell, Chauncey Bowens, the kid from Illinois, can't remember his name. Can't remember his name. The one that won.
He play?
Running back
For Georgia?
Yeah, the one that transferred from Illinois.
I'm not sure.
He won the game at Tennessee in overtime.
I'm not sure.
McCray.
Okay.
Yeah. Who else? McCray, Bowens, Bell. There's one more. I think I'm missing one. I feel like I'm missing one. Our kicker. Yeah, our kicker. Our kicker is our best player and our punter. And that's really about it for Georgia. We really don't have many other good players on our team besides that. I mean, our offensive line is battered. I think half our starting offensive line is gone from injury. So we got to do with what we got. And that's no excuse, but we got to deal with what we got. We got to pray that, Gunnar Stockton can do. And I hate to say it, but Puglisi plays a little bit better than Gunnar Stockton. He's a little bit more mobile than.
How can you say that when Puglisi only get in the game in garbage time? So how can you say that?
Well, I saw how he played,
and he threw an interception in garbage time.
He might have thrown an interception, but he's still. I mean,
you can't say that. He don't have that experience like Gunnar have.
I don't know, but it's going to be a tough game. I think they can win this game, but they're going to have to do a lot of offense. They're going to have to play really hard on offense. They're going to have to get their key players, and they're going to have to use their tight ends. Have you noticed? Because the tight ends have been silent. They've been ghosted really this year. Haven't you noticed that?
Yeah, I have. Well, what's the name? He did get him a
Oscar Delp.
A nice catch. Oscar Delp last week.
Yes, but it has really been. We got to get these tight ends used. I mean, really, we got to get them used because these tight ends are useful. I mean, they're not like what we had with our last one.
Well, man,
But
you ain't gonna have no damn Brock Bowers no more.
I
The
know,
one and
I
only.
know that. I know that. We're not going to have.
Look, I told y'all when he left, y'all Georgia fans were talking about some damn Oscar Delp, and I told y'all Oscar Delp wasn't gonna be what y'all thought he was, and he
I
ain't
didn't
even
say.
close.
Well, I didn't say that, but
I didn't say
we
you. I
need.
said Georgia fans.
But okay, but what I'm saying is we need to get these. I mean, we have more than one. We have a couple that are pretty decent. Oscar Delp, the other one.
You the
Can't remember.
same guy that just said Ryan Puglisi is better than daggone Gunnar Stockton.
I think he is. I mean, he can
What have
throw
you
pretty good.
seen to say that?
I mean, in garbage time. I mean, I think he can do better.
You cannot judge a quarterback on garbage time, man. They not calling plays in garbage time like they would call during the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter.
All right. Well, next game, Oregon versus Indiana. Who you picking that game? Because I don't know who to pick that game. You picking over Cignetti, that little twit?
Oregon.
Yes, because I want Cignetti to lose so fucking bad. That twit gets on my nerves. I can't stand him. Does he get on your nerves? Because he gets on my nerves.
I mean, he just talks shit. Hey, that's what they do.
Yeah, but the way he does,
Get on my nerves. So fucking what?
Yeah, but man, he gets. Oregon's should beat them, but I think they're gonna keep it close. I think it's gonna be like instead of 7 points, I think it's gonna be -3.
Okay, I think Oregon gonna handle it. That's just my opinion.
Well, I hope you're right because I can't stand Indiana, and I think that's really I can't really think of any other good games. I mean, is there any other good games really besides that? Besides,
UGA and Auburn might be good. Well, you talked about that.
Yeah, I did.
Florida and Texas A&M.
Yeah,
OU in Texas.
Yes,
So,
OU in Texas. Yes, the line had switched. It was like -2.5, 3.5 Texas, and then it switched to -1.5 Oklahoma. And
Oklahoma ain't finna beat no damn Texas ain't finna beat no Oklahoma.
No, I know, but the line had switched back to Oklahoma. I was like, damn. I was like, I know John Materin might not be starting, but I think the defense is good enough to keep, Arch Manning at bay and make him make mistakes. Probably even
everybody has been good enough to keep Arch Manning at bay.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I think whatever quarterback's going to play that game, it's going to really have to rely solely on that quarterback because they really don't have no run game.
We'll see.
Because really, look, it's really all John Mateer on that offense. John Mateer is really the sole heart of that offense. You can't tell me it isn't.
It takes more than one person.
Yes, it takes more than one person, but he does run the ball most of the time. He throws the ball most of the time.
Well, he's the quarterback. He's supposed to throw the ball.
Yeah, but he's running the ball most of the time because these running backs can't convert. He's making the conversions most of the time.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty positive. He's doing. I mean, really, it's him that's converting most of these first downs instead of these running backs. I'm not. I'm pretty
sure about that.
Yeah, they had a good game last week. The running backs stepped up this past week because it was against not a good team, but it's not a good team. I know Texas isn't a good team, but still, it's a Power 4 team. Even though it is. Yeah. I'm just curious. I'm just curious to see how they do without. Say what, man? I'm just curious to see how they do without John Mateer. Oh, sorry, you froze up. I'm just curious to see how they do without John Mateer. That's all, because the line is so small, like 1.5. It's just so small. That's why. I mean, Vegas
Well,
knows what
we'll see.
and yeah, and Texas and Texas A&M and Florida. Texas A&M's going to wipe the floor with Florida. That was their comeback win. That was just Billy Napier holding his job just a little bit longer. Texas A&M's going to wipe the floor with Florida to Saturday. It's not even going to be close. It's going to be terrible. They're gonna probably fire Billy Napier. Like, what's Florida's next game after Texas A&M?
I have the slightest idea.
Okay, whatever next games after Florida, he's getting fired soon. I promise you. After Texas A&M, he's probably done. So, all right.
I don't know. It's according to how they lose.
Well, it's probably going to be multiple touchdowns. Probably like 30-0, 30-6.
I think Florida gonna score some points. Come on now. Florida got a good defense too. Come on now.
Yeah, but on the road they struggle.
I wouldn't give a damn. Hell, we struggled on the road. Then what?
I don't think Florida. I think Texas A&M beats them easily.
Well, they probably will.
I had no more games to talk about, so that's it for me.
All right, then. Take it easy and roll tide. Jacob, what's up, man?
What's up, Kangaroo Black? This is
What
what I
it
look
is,
like.
man?
This is what I look like, everybody.
This what Jacob Seminole fan look like. Hold on, let me put you on there. And
I
sound
mean-
like. Hey, how old you? About 15?
I'm 26.
You look about 15.
I get that a lot. People say I don't look like I'm 26.
Well, damn.
Well, Kangaroo, I'm going to be honest with you. We got a game against Pittsburgh, and if we lose against Pittsburgh, I think Mike Norvell needs to be fired.
Well, you
I
know what,
said it.
Jacob? You know what, Jacob Seminole fan? I hope you lose to Pittsburgh.
I mean,
Appreciate
come
the
on,
2 piece,
Kangaroo.
President Chip. What's up, man? What's that,
Kangaroo,
man?
don't hate on us. You always hating on my Seminoles.
Well, I hate on Miami just the same. It's just Miami having a good season.
Well, I think Miami's that Louisville game on a Friday night. That's a trap game, Kangaroo. That's a trap game. I'm telling you,
For who?
that's a trap game. It wouldn't surprise me if Louisville beat them. Would not surprise me.
Well, I hope they beat them so they can. Cause these Miami fans, they high on the hog right now.
Well, we got we play Stanford. We still got Wake, Clemson, NC State, Florida, and Virginia Tech. I think if we can win all them games, we can still make the playoffs.
I'm finna make a prediction. You heard it here first. Florida State loses to the Florida Gators.
Really?
You heard it here first.
Well, I think Cassiano's balls out against that Florida defense.
I think not.
I mean, just remember, Kangaroo, I live in Tuscaloosa. Florida State comes to Tuscaloosa next year.
You
And I
live in
think
Tuscaloosa?
Yes, I do.
You moved from Florida?
No, I was born in Tuscaloosa. I'm not from Florida. I just grew up a Florida State fan since I was 5 and 6 years old.
You in Tuscaloosa and you ain't an Alabama fan. You a Florida State fan. How that shit happen?
Kangaroo,
you was like a uniform or something when you was a kid.
My room is filled with FSU stuff. I got magazines framed, pictures. I made a pumpkin that has Florida State on it.
Just tell me how you became a Florida State. What year you was born?
I was born in 1999.
Yeah, I can't even say Charlie Ward. What in the world made you a Florida State fan? There was nothing in 99 and the 2000.
Well, we won the national championship in 1999.
Well, you wouldn't have knew that. You was just born. Man, this man grew up not only in Alabama, but in Tuscaloosa.
KB, I
It would
watched
make more
Florida.
sense if you
KB,
said
I
you were an
watched.
Auburn fan, or
KB,
Alabama State, a freaking West Alabama, South Alabama, Troy.
KB, I watched Florida State volleyball, baseball, basketball, tennis if it's
That
on
still
TV.
ain't tell
Golf.
me how you became a Florida State fan.
I liked them since I was 5 or 6. I'm telling you.
Like I said, you must have liked the colors and you just stuck with it.
I mean, I'm a true fan, you know. I went to the game week 1 when we got the upset. I rushed the field. And I think
we gonna ban you from Tuscaloosa. How you gonna rush the field on my Alabama Crimson Tide and you from Tuscaloosa?
I don't know. It was fun, KB. I enjoyed it. It's that weird feeling you get when you're about to upset Alabama. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, well, I'm supportive of you, Kangaroo. I support the show. And that's all I gotta say.
Hey, I appreciate you calling, man, but I still ain't gonna never understand what you just told me. But anyway, man, I appreciate you calling, man.
All right, thank you.
And guess what?
Go damn Knowles. Go damn Knowles. I don't give a damn about nothing but the Knowles.
Hey, what happened to that chomp last week? The last 2 weeks.
It's all right. We're gonna bounce back, Kangaroo. I guarantee you this, Kangaroo, we don't lose to Pittsburgh.
And if you do, just go on to that little Alabama store right there in Tuscaloosa and buy you an Alabama shirt and come on the show with it.
Well, a lot, like you said about my age, Kangaroo, and a lot of people say I talk very country.
You do. So hey, it is what it is.
Well, man, I support the show, man.
Huh?
I support the show, man. I enjoy watching you.
Hey, I appreciate it, brother.
All right,
man. Roll Tide. Jay Shites, appreciate the 199, my boy. He said, Mr. Jawbone, no smoker, detective. You stupid, man. Eric Walls, what's up, brother?
Hey, buddy, how you doing, man?
Hey, I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm huge Mizzou fan here, but I honestly do not believe that we're going to win this game. I think you guys are going to win.
I have no doubt in my mind that we're going to win. But
yeah,
in saying that, man, you got to support your team.
I know it, man. I know it. But I mean, I know how good you guys are, buddy.
Yeah, we are. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. But support your team, brother.
I know.
Y'all doing good so far. You never know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good game, I hope.
I hope Alabama blow y'all out your own stadium, just so
yeah,
you know.
I know you, bud.
Yes, sir.
So you doing good, KB? You doing all right, bud?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good, brother. How about yourself?
I'm doing okay.
That's what's up. So you live in Columbia?
No, I actually live out in Washington State, but I got family back there.
Oh, okay. Because I was stationed in Missouri at Fort Leonard Wood.
Nice.
And after and after that, I came out to Washington State to Fort Lewis.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that's what's up. It's cold in both places in the winter anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be. I'm hoping that it's close, but I don't know. I just have doubts.
Oh, hey, good. I'm glad you got your doubts. And I hope my Alabama Crimson Tide turn your doubts into reality.
Yeah, I think you will, buddy.
I appreciate it. So, yeah, man. But I appreciate your call, man.
Nice. Thank you.
All right, roll tide, man. President Chip, what's up, my boy?
What's up, man?
What's up?
Hey, I'm too busy dying. This Knowles fan, man. He ain't Southern. He faking that shit. He from Portland, Maine.
Hey, you leave Jacob Seminole fan alone. Jacob Seminole fan is all right with KB.
Nah, he cool, man. He was just like make me laugh my ass off. And then fucking Bill Valentine saying he a knockoff President Chip or whatever. Man, what the fuck does that mean?
You in Georgia, right?
No. I don't want to tell my story of how I became a
Come
Georgia fan.
on, President Chip. I need. Where you at?
California.
You in California? You was born and raised in California?
Yes, sir.
Now, you got all them damn schools in California. USC.
Now I will be honest.
UCLA.
I gotta admit fully, when I was like very I'm talking like I can barely remember this shit young. I went to a San Diego State game. It blew the fuck out of shit. I think it was an FCS team back in like 2012. I went to that. That was cool, but I hated that team. Oh my god, I could, dude.
You just wait till Tony be here about this.
I don't give a fuck what Tony B has to say. He can call me a Tennessee fan, a Florida fan. It don't matter. I'm a Georgia fan through and through. I went to a San Diego State game because it was right fucking next door. I couldn't go halfway across the country to go to Georgia. I had $5 to my fucking name. That was probably from a birthday present back then. Fuck. But shit, you know what I came here to do? I came here to talk about how we gonna blast Auburn.
Okay.
How we gonna go to Jordan Aaron? Ain't no dark magic gonna stop us. We finna.
Don't be a Penn State.
No. We ain't Penn State. We're Georgia Bulldogs. Penn State got James. By the way, why is everybody trying to compare Mark Richt to James to Franklin? I don't get that.
I don't know now. Mark Richt might be a little bit better than James Franklin.
Yeah. Listen, man. I'm just saying. Hey, James. I don't remember Mark Richt losing to UCLA. He might have had worse losses, but he didn't lose to UCLA. I don't know if it gets much worse than that. I'm just saying. Speaking of Southern California, I'm just saying you lose to UCLA, you a sorry ass team. But no, I understand Auburn's defense isn't that good.
What?
Gunnar Stockton's gonna light him up. No, I'm just talking shit.
I hope you is.
The only thing I am nervous about is the defense that we're gonna be facing up against. Because transparently, I mean, that Bama defense, I'll give y'all credit, but should have scored at least a touchdown and a field goal more that game. Tennessee.
I agree. YouTube operator, you next. Go ahead.
Tennessee never has a defense to speak of. So this is the best defense we're going to face off. I think in the schedule, the best defenses are Florida, Auburn, maybe Ole Miss. Maybe. I don't really think they're that good of a defense.
You talking about the best defense? LSU was pretty good, all except for one game.
Yeah, but I mean the defenses that we're going to play on our schedule.
Oh, okay.
The best defenses are probably Auburn and Florida for sure.
Maybe
Ole Miss. Maybe Ole Miss. I think Gunner's going to have a good game against Ole Miss, but you know what? We ain't there yet. I think it's going to be a good game. I think we're going to. I mean, it's really like, when do we blow out Auburn, like, on the road by more than 30-some points? Like, when we play Auburn on the road, our offense always slowing down. So. I don't think I think we put up 28 on offense. I think that when it comes to the other side of the football, it's very clear that Auburn's offense is ass. So we ain't got nothing to worry about there. So I'm thinking of
but if Auburn's offensive line can just block, they'll be all right. They got great wide receivers. They got the talent.
But they ain't executing, and they're not going to execute against Georgia now.
We gonna see. You know how Auburn is in Jordan Hare. And you know how they play when it comes to y'all and Jordan Hare.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, they do the same to you guys too, to be fair. But,
yeah, that's true.
But the thing is, like, I see a very easy win for us. I don't see that offense doing anything. I get our defense is struggling, but you know how Kirby is. You know how the Kirby's Georgia teams are. They learn.
Well. Don't be surprised now.
Especially after
I don't think Auburn will beat y'all, but don't be surprised if they give y'all a good game.
Oh, Man, KB, these days I'm never surprised if it's a close game, bro. Somehow, some way. That's just how Georgia sports is. But yeah, no, I'm feeling very, very confident after that Kentucky game how we were to bounce back. That Bama game, like, bro, I saw y'all in the chat. I watched the chat. Come on now, I have my own. I know how to read the chat. Y'all wanted me to cry after we lost to Bama.
You should.
I was crying inside. I won't cry outside. Not when it comes to that. That was fucked up though. I don't know how we keep losing to y'all. Fucking hate that shit, but it's all good. But KB,
you know how you watch it every time. You know how.
Yeah, because I gotta support my team, man. I can't just leave them just because we lose to the same team. But it's all good.
Well, that's true.
But we coming for your ass in the SEC championship game. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you ain't making it no SEC championship game.
Wait,
you
what?
ain't gonna make it.
You said we ain't gonna make. Why not?
You already got a loss to Bama.
Okay.
I think it's gonna be either Bama in Texas A&M or Bama in Oklahoma or Oklahoma and Texas A&M. They don't play each other.
I was gonna say up until that last prediction, you assuming Bama don't lose. Look, here's what I
ain't worried about. We ain't gonna lose.
Okay, you say that, but here's what my concern is for Bama from a third party perspective. So Kalen DeBoer, I just want to say this is what you should have expected from him, because look what he did against the biggest games he had at Washington. It was against Oregon, right? That's the rivalry game. That's the game where it's the big one. You got to win that. Otherwise, you're going to get laughed at, right? He beat Oregon that first year at Washington when they weren't that good. Obviously, he beat them again. He beat them twice.
He won 10 games in his first year. You say they weren't that good, but he won 10 games.
That's including the bowl game, though. Because they made a bowl game that year.
Yeah,
so
I know.
9 games in the regular season. But anyway, that's beside. Well, my point is though.
When you go to a team that won 4 games and go 9-3 in the regular season, that is good.
No, they were still a good team, but they weren't as good as the next year when they made the national championship game.
Oh no, I'm sure. No,
I'm just saying though. Even in that first year, he beat Oregon, a team that everybody thought.
Yeah,
Oregon was,
I know.
Everybody had Oregon winning. So my point with that is, you shouldn't be surprised Kalen DeBoer is showing out in a game with like he's beaten Georgia twice, because he knows how to put up a game plan against the big in the big games, man. He knows how to show up. If he and his staff have a good game plan, they know what game they're going into. That's why he lost the Vandy game last year. He thought it was going to be easy peasy. He thought he was just going to go in there, take care of business as usual against Vanderbilt, but he didn't.
So why did he lose against Oklahoma? Why did he lose against Tennessee?
He slept on Oklahoma too. And Tennessee.
It ain't him. It's got a lot to do with the players too now.
But the attitude from the coaching staff trickles onto the players, though.
Well, yeah, that's true.
So it's just a mixture of the attitude, the feeling.
But could it have been that the Alabama players, they've been in the SEC, and they knew what Vanderbilt used to be. So they was like, "Oh, it's just Vandy." It might not have been the coaching staff.
I'm not denying that as a factor. I'm just saying that two things can be true at the same time. But
go ahead, man.
This guy, but no. What I'm trying to say is, I'm not surprised in hindsight that he's beaten us twice. Like Kalen DeBoer is not a bad coach. I have no shame in losing to Kalen DeBoer, I'm not in shame in losing to Bama considering we've lost to you 8 times, but. There's no shame losing to Kalen DeBoer. Now we're gonna beat y'all in a rematch when we see y'all in Atlanta. But we ain't no shame in losing to Kalen DeBoer. And
Look. You don't want to see us in Atlanta. You done seen us in Atlanta 4 times.
I'm still gonna be cocky either way.
Same result. President Chip.
Oh my. No way, man. That's crazy. Hey, you think you're gonna beat us in Atlanta?
Huh?
You think you beat us in a rematch?
Yes.
All right. Well, I guess we'll have to just wait and see. Maybe we'll see each other in the playoffs,
But it won't happen because you won't be there.
But my point with all of that was, I'm not ashamed of losing. You guys are a great team. I was worried we lost to a bad Bama team, but we didn't. Y'all had a fluke game that first week. Y'all are a great team. I do hope we see y'all again. I think it'll be another good game, whoever wins. But yeah, Auburn is going to beat that ass. And Stacey Golics, I better not see shit about me an Aztec fan, a San Diego State fan, just because of that story. Motherfuckers, I'm watching y'all. Tony B, I'm watching y'all. But hey,
All
that's
right,
all I gotta say. Go Dogs. Thanks for having me on. Fuck San Diego State.
Lord have mercy. But anyway, President Chip, I appreciate your call, man.
No, I appreciate you having me on, KB. See you later.
All right, man. Roll Tide, brother. YouTube operator, what's going on, brother?
Hi, this is the YouTube operator with corporate.
Stacey, go dog.
Excuse me. This is the YouTube operator with corporate YouTube calling. We've been monitoring your chat and your phone conversations, and we're here to help you, but we want to just make you aware that you are losing members by the minute with these boring ass phone calls, especially the one you just had. You're exceeding your time limit with these people, and we're here to help you to make you successful and popular. We at YouTube want to make sure that you grow your membership. And by putting on people and not having a time limit for these callers that are just very boring, that half of your members are snoring, we want to help you. So we're calling you, KB, just to make sure that you're aware you are one of our best members, and we want to see you do well. But we'd like to recommend some time limits for some of these callers. If you have any questions, you can reach us back at YouTube Customer Service Corporate Calling. Thank you very much and have a great day.
Shit. Thank you for the advice, YouTube operator. Hey, for some of you callers, YouTube just got in touch with me. And YouTube told me I should limit your calls. Okay? Limit your calls. Because some of you has messed it up for others. Just saying. Now, I don't want my channel going downhill, going south like some of these football teams after they play Alabama. I don't want my channel to do that. So I have no other choice but to take the advice of the YouTube operator. Last shall be first. No, you didn't, buddy. Sound like my favorite barista at Starbucks. Say it ain't so. So, okay, we're going to limit it, make that a short video. Damn right. I sure will, Ephraim. I'm going to make that a short video. YouTube called me. But anyway, what's up, Griffin's guy? What's going on, brother?
What's up, KB? How you doing?
All right. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great. And hey, man, look, we're feeling good right now. I feel like this Missouri game it's just a business trip. It ain't nothing special.
That's all it is.
Nobody special on Missouri that we have to worry about. I mean, Bo Parabola, or however the hell you say his damn name. I mean, yeah, he's good, but we gonna beat his ass. Ty Simpson, 130 passing attempts before he threw his first pick. How you feel about that?
That's what's up, man. I love it.
I love it too.
Take care. That's the main key to winning games is taking care of the ball.
I feel like all three coaches are clicking. Ryan Grubb, I love him. I was a little bit, I don't know coming in, but he's running a good offense. We need to stop doing this, trick play bullshit, whatever.
Yeah, we need to stop
other than that. He's a great coach. I love him to death. I feel like our defense has gotten a lot better from last year. The only real worry I have about for the rest of the year is Oklahoma. They're a very great team. We should have scored 10 against them last year, but them cheating ass refs ain't want us to. You know, but I feel like this is just a business trip. We're going to go in there, kick some ass, come home. You know,
That's what's up, man. I really think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna win by double digits. And you know, I have no worries about this game.
I don't even know why the line is 3.5. If I'm being perfectly honest, I mean it should be 10.
I think it's gonna the line is that basically because you know the competition they done played and they look good against the competition they done played. But like I said, the two Power Four programs that they played, they was trilling in both those games. But they
Yeah,
pulled out a win, so they
yeah,
blew
but
South Carolina out. So not South Carolina, but Kansas.
and I feel like this is gonna be a Ryan Williams breakout game. Maybe he goes for 120, 130, something like that. You know, couple touchdowns, whatever. And we're gonna win 42-10, 42-17, something like that.
Well, that's what's up, man. I like that score.
I love it. I love it. I can't wait. And I'm gonna have my cigar ready for Tennessee next week.
You and me both.
All
You
right,
and
man.
me both.
You ready?
All right, Griffin guy. Appreciate your call, brother. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Nick Harden, what's going on, brother? How you doing, man?
What's going on, KB, man? Shout out to Stacy Go Dog.
Yeah, I like that
I
call,
was
man.
back here. She made it completely business-like, like she was
Exactly.
from YouTube. That was
Hey,
hilarious.
she caught me off guard with that. I actually thought
Yeah.
it was somebody else. But you know,
No,
going by the name, but I knew it was her once she started talking. But hey, that was
yeah.
one of the best calls I done had, man.
Yeah, that was great, man. So I'm gonna keep mine just short, but I just had a few point outs. I watched the film, guy. I don't know how many of y'all do
Yeah, I watched
about,
him. Georgia fan.
yeah, but he was pointing out all these throws like Ty Simpson is making,
Right.
on I mean, these are Sunday throws, and it's just it's awesome. And um I had, when we hired Kalen DeBoer, I didn't know a whole bunch about him. I had to go
Right.
back and do a bunch of research, but from what he was saying, he was like, what you see from Washington is exactly what they brought to Alabama. That's what
Exactly.
they've hired him for, a high powered offense.
Yep.
And, we got the athletes for defense to keep it. We're never going to go back to the defense where we're just smothering teams out, and just, like that. But we're going to have good defenses, but high powered. He does not want a game manager as a quarterback. He wants a playmaker. And that's what Ty Simpson's doing. And I'm excited. I believe going into Missouri, I think they're all about business. I don't think they're slacking off on any teams. I believe they're going to go in there and handle them. Keep the run at a minimum, keep it, and then I think they're going to expose their weakness, So, but yeah, I've just enjoy. I mean, after the Florida State, we was all upset and thinking, oh my God, what, we thought we had such a great team, and then all of a sudden we were blown out and everything. And then, but it woke something up, and they've just responded and got better every week. And that's what elite teams do, is they get better every week. They improve, and they're peaking just at the right time. So as long as it keeps going up, man, the sky's the limit.
Yeah, exactly. And I think
So
we going go as far as we want to go, really. I think
yeah,
Alabama is good enough to win the SEC. I think they're good enough to go deep in the playoff and win the national championship. I
I'm
think they is.
totally I totally agree. I do too. And as far as I don't believe Georgia's going to make the SEC
I don't either.
championship. That's my opinion. I think they're going to lose against Ole Miss, and they better watch out for Vanderbilt and Georgia Tech.
Well,
So,
they don't play. Georgia don't play old Vanderbilt this year.
oh, they don't play. Okay, it's
No, they
Ole
don't. They don't
Miss.
play. They don't play.
Oh,
They got Ole Miss. They better watch out for Georgia Tech.
yeah. I mean, I know they haven't been setting the world on fire lately, but they're always up for that game, and we remember last year. So anyway, I just called in to say that. I just,
Yeah.
you know how I love the channel, man. This is home to me. So I love everybody in the chat. Roll
Hey,
Tide, y'all have a great go. What
Roll
was you
Tide,
saying?
brother, and I appreciate your call.
All
I
right,
said Roll
Roll
Tide,
Tide.
man. I appreciate your call. I appreciate your support, man, and I appreciate you being with this channel for so long, man.
All right, man. Take care, brother.
All right, Nick. Appreciate it. Roll Tide. But so if anybody else want to call in, I'll put the link one more time. But for you boring callers, you got a 3-minute time limit. 3 minutes. 3. If you come in here hyped up, you can talk shit all you want. If you come in here hyped up like Crimson Watch, Kira from Crimson Watch did the other day, you can talk all the shit you want. But if you come in here like Jared, you got 3 freaking minutes. 3. And I'm gonna have a damn stopwatch. You can believe that. A stopwatch. 3 minutes. And that just might be too long. You better hope you don't cut off before your 3 minutes up. Y'all think 3 minutes long, too short or too damn long? Just saying. Stacey Go Dolls, I know you got your issues with President Chip. But President Chip is my boy. Oh, President Chip tell the truth. He sure do. What's up, Bill Valentine? What's going on, brother?
How about
Bill
them
Valentine.
Cowboys?
Oh, what's up, man?
How about them Cowboys?
What about them?
You didn't see what they did the other day?
No. How about them Commanders?
Man, damn them Commanders, man.
I hate the Cowboys. I hate everything about them.
I know you do.
I hate everything
No,
about them.
I
And
just
I'm
want to
glad
chime in
y'all
for a minute.
down in the dumps like y'all always be year
Hold
in
up
and
now.
year out.
Hold up now. Can't be talking about them Cowboys like that, man.
Y'all ain't going nowhere. You ain't winning the NFC East. You ain't going to the playoffs. You're going to do the same thing you've been doing year after year after year after year. And I love it.
Man, you know, Alabama fans are supposed to be Cowboy fans because the Cowboys usually draft a lot of Alabama players.
Who told you that lie?
Say what?
Who told you that lie?
It's a fact.
Man, I'm going to tell you right now, I'd rather be a Browns fan before I be a Cowboys fan.
Damn, a Browns fan.
A Browns fan.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. You
No,
know,
I was just messing. I just want to mess with you for a minute.
I'll be a damn, what you call them people? Canadian Football League, the Argonauts or something. I'll be a fan of them before I be a Cowboy fan.
Them Cowboys used to wear out them skins, boy. I know you don't like your Cowboys.
Look. Them skins used to wear out them Cowboys too.
You know how we used to beat up on Tennessee? You know, we beat them like 16, 17, 8, whatever it was in a row. That's what the Cowboys used to do to y'all down.
I don't remember them
Redskins.
days.
I ain't
I
calling
don't
Commander
remember
the
them days.
Redskins.
I don't remember them days. Y'all
What you think the score gonna be Saturday, man?
Saturday? I'm going. I'm
calling
going
41. I'm calling. What you go?
I'm going 44. 44. 20.
I'm saying 40. I'm saying 41-17.
I'll take it.
Me too.
I'll
Me
take
too.
it.
But
Sure
anyway, man, I just called in here to clown a minute. That's all.
Hey, man, I got a question, though.
All right, spill it.
How can a Cowboy fan be happy?
It's kind of rough right now, KB. It's kind of rough right now.
Guess what? You got your Alabama
It's gonna get
Crimson
better
Tide.
though.
You got the Alabama Crimson Tide to keep a smile on your face all day Saturday. That. But when Sunday comes, you got a frown.
I don't know about all that now. I think the Cowboys might make the playoff. I don't know how far they're gonna go, but I think they're
in about the next 20 years.
This year they're gonna make the playoff.
No, they not. Have CD Lamb came back?
No, he's still out. I think he's still out.
You know how long he gonna be out?
I sure don't.
Because if he ain't back soon, you definitely ain't making the playoffs.
Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
Okay. All right.
Let me throw something at you one more time though. How about them Cowboys?
And all I can say is how about
them? Come on, man. Say it with me. How about them Cowboys?
How about them?
Later, man.
All right, Bill Valentine, man. You take it easy, man, and roll tide.
Roll tide, man.
He said, how about them Cowboys? Say what? Poor Cowboys, man. I mean, this is, hey, freaking Stacey Go Dogs, man. I got to give it to you, man. That was a good call. It caught me off guard. But I'm gonna make that into a short, okay, just so I can always have that segment and don't have to find it in the live when I go back and rewatch it. Okay, so I'm gonna make that segment into a short and it'll be posted. All right, so that was one of the best calls I done had on this show since I've been doing the call-in segment of the show. Not just this year, but since I've been on YouTube. So, as I said, boring callers, 3 minutes. Is 3 minutes too long or not long enough? 3 minutes. If you call in and you hyped up like Crimson Watch was the other day, like Twister the Wind Talker 28 called in, hyped up, then guess what? You good to go. KB, you need to limit all non-Bama fans to 3 minutes. All non-Bama fans? Well, damn. Nope. Taking your advice. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. How in the world the YouTube operator call in to give me advice, and then when I take the advice, she want to criticize? Can't happen. Angel, what's going on?
What's up? What's going on, KB?
What's going on?
Man, tell me something good, bro.
I ain't got nothing. Alabama gonna kick Missouri's ass.
You know what? Coming from a Sooner fan, that may be a fact, man. I got to give y'all props.
We gonna whoop y'all ass too. We gonna get y'all back from last year.
Now I don't know about all that, man. We might rock Ty Simpson's dome. You know what I'm talking about?
No, you ain't.
Because you know that defense is for real. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Until they face us.
All right. We're gonna see about that, brother, man.
Huh?
We're gonna see about that, brother, man. We're gonna see about that.
Y'all got a good team over there, man.
Y'all do too, man. The only thing about that is that y'all may have had your little hiccup against Florida State, and that's common. You know what I mean? Who cares? Right. That's just one game. One game don't define whether a team win a chip or not. Shit, we know that.
Exactly.
So at the end of the day, at the end of the day and stuff, man, every team go through its trials and tribulations. You know what I mean? Hell, y'all gotta, I can't say that he's the best coach, but he's a decent coach. So at the end of the
My
day,
coach is the best coach.
he's a decent coach.
My coach done beat all the top coaches in college football. All of them.
Okay. Well, I got one quick question for you, KB. Who you taking and coach wise? Are you taking Nick Saban or are you taking Kalen DeBoer?
But you got to look at it now.
Answer my question.
Hold on. You got to look at how long Nick Saban coached at Alabama.
I know, but if he came back,
if you take Coach Kalen DeBoer right now, however long he been coaching, and say he been coaching 15 years in Nick Saban's first 15 years, you're going to take Coach Kalen DeBoer.
No, I have to say
Nick Saban didn't become the coach that he became till he came to the SEC.
Yeah, but I had to say I'm taking Nick Saban over Kalen DeBoer if Nick Saban came back today to coach. I'm taking Nick Saban.
Now, if he came back after retirement and he came back right now, you know who I'm taking? Coach Kalen DeBoer, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because the changing landscape of college football. That's why.
And you don't think nobody would want to play for Nick Saban?
I'm sure a lot of people want to play. I'm sure a lot of people want to play with Nick Saban, but Nick Saban won't be able to do the things that he was doing when he was winning all these games. Nick Saban couldn't control these players like he wanted to back then.
Okay,
and
fair enough.
He's so set in his ways that he probably don't know how to. Now, if he get people in that can do that, can relate to these young players now, and then with this money thing, that's the reason why I would go with Coach Kalen DeBoer now.
Oh, okay. Well,
that's this good. Was in 2012, 2013. I'm going with Nick Saban.
Okay, well that's a good answer. Good answer. No.
That's why I would go with Coach Kalen DeBoer now.
Okay, I think I would go with Nick Saban on the fact that he ain't never lost to Vanderbilt. He ain't never lost to no Florida State, and it's just the type of.
I mean, I understand that, but you got to understand. He lost to ULM.
I love the fact that I'm not used to seeing y'all lose the certain.
Right.
But
Nick Saban,
y'all beat up on those teams.
I understand that, but you
feel me?
Nick Saban lost to who? Well, South Carolina was decent that year in 2010. Arkansas was too. But yeah, I mean, you ain't used to no coach at Alabama. You losing to Vanderbilt. They hadn't lost in Vanderbilt in 40 years. So you weren't used to seeing no coach losing to Vanderbilt at Alabama, even the bad one.
Mm-hmm.
So shit happened.
Well, you got that right.
Yeah, shit happens, man. I mean, even when Nick Saban lost to Oklahoma, when was that? 20 what? 20?
That was 2007, if I'm not mistaken.
No, not 2007. We lost to Oklahoma in a bowl game.
I think that was like 2007.
It might have been 2000. We lost to Utah in 2010, I think. You weren't used to
him.
Yeah,
that was 2007 because Bob Stoops
in a bowl game 2011, 12, 13, I believe.
13? Okay, I'm thinking it was 2007, but I know Bob Stoops was still at Oklahoma then. Oh, okay. You might be right because I know Bob Stoops was still at Oklahoma coaching then. He hadn't left. He hadn't retired yet.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it was 2013.
It could be because all I know is that
we had a good team.
Okay, they could be because I know Bob Stoops. He hadn't retired yet. You know what I mean? He was still coaching. He was on his back end years of coaching at Oklahoma, and he hadn't hung his whistle up yet.
Yeah.
So but you got a point.
I believe it was somewhere around here. Yeah. We lost to y'all January 2nd, 2014. So that's the 2013 season.
Okay. Well then that
So
make a lot of sense. Yeah, Bob Stoops was still there.
yeah,
So,
and
but
we was ranked number 3 at the time. We was
hmm,
third best team in the
okay,
country.
okay.
So
But you
matter of
got a
fact, that
legit
was the
point.
year the kick six that kept us from going to the daggone national championship game.
Well, Oklahoma tend to have that effect on certain teams. I'm not gonna even cap
Yeah,
when it comes
whatever.
down to
Whatever.
that.
Well, Oklahoma didn't stop us from going to the national championship. Auburn did. Because of that kick
Well,
six when it happened, we went and never played y'all.
who is
We'd have
Auburn to
been in the national
anybody at this
championship
point in moment?
playing Oregon instead of Auburn playing them.
Well, KB, you got to think about it. Who the hell is Auburn to anybody at this point in moment? They couldn't
Nobody.
be the team. They couldn't be the team to save their life right now. And they
Not
took
now.
our
They can't.
quarterback. They took our quarterback that we had, that we knew that was stinking up the show against Texas last season,
Well,
and
but you
gave
got
him a
to
spot.
understand, y'all didn't have no receivers.
All our receivers was on the injury list.
Yes, that might be why he was thinking up the joint.
Shoot.
He could
Yeah,
run
but
though.
he know better than that. Hell, he stank up the joint. He let a red shirt take his job.
Well, yeah, he did that.
Come on now. You know I'm telling the
And
truth.
he's stinking up the joint in Auburn too.
Shoot. I'm talking about you went on down there, so that's good for us and bad for them.
Yeah. Listen, look at what's on the screen. Kalen DeBoer record against top 25 teams is 17-3.
Well,
A
that
winning
ain't bad at
percentage
all.
of, yeah, and Nick Saban's was 35-12.
Well, that's still not bad at all. But he just
No,
ain't
it
been there
ain't.
long enough. He ain't been
It
in the
ain't.
SEC long enough to lose any games. You know what I mean?
Right. So, well, he got a tough schedule this year. I tell you that.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure he got a tough schedule. You know, Oklahoma got a tough schedule. You know, Texas A&M, you got to give respect to them. They doing pretty
Yeah,
good.
they doing their thing. That's
You know,
I wish y'all played
Vanderbilt,
Texas A&M this season in the regular season.
they come a long ways. They not really the laughing stock of the conference no more.
They
So
ain't. They
so
ain't.
I'm just saying they doing their thing, man. There's a lot of teams doing their thing.
Yeah, it is.
Hmm.
So,
So man, it's good hollering at you. I always tune into your show.
hey, I appreciate it, brother.
Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Have a good one.
All right, you two and Roll Tide, brother.
All right, Boomer Sooner.
All right. That's what's up. That's what's up. Got the Sooners in the building tonight, man. That's what's up, man. I really enjoy this, man. Talking to fans from other fan bases, instead of just them being on the screen, and I can get to actually talk to them, man. So hey, that's the last call for the night. And 3 minutes is too long for these boring callers. I was healed yesterday, 89. Where you come from? Oh, where you come from? I was here yesterday. 89. Ain't never seen you in the chat, man. I appreciate you being here. David Portnor, what's going on? What it is? What the hell did North Carolina think Bill Belichick was going to do other than what's happening now? This Bill Belichick just wasted their damn time, took the money, wasted their damn time. I'm going to talk some more about Bill Belichick tomorrow. I got a video coming up about Bill Belichick tomorrow. So y'all watch out for that, man. And hey, appreciate you coming on, Jacob Seminole fan, man. KB, what were the top 3 calls tonight? Top 3 calls. Let me give Stacy Go Dogs. She number 1. Or should I say the YouTube operator? She number 1. Number 2. Who is number 2? Who is number 2? Somebody, number 2. I'm going to go with Jacob Seminole fan. I'll go with Jacob Seminole fan. We found out some things about Jacob Seminole fan that we didn't know, that he lived in Tuscaloosa. But he's a Florida State fan. He looked freaking 15 when he's 26. So yeah. So I go with him. And you right, Dr. Crystal. I'm going with Twister at number 3. Twister at number 3. And I give freaking President Chip an honorable mention because I didn't know he was out of California. Born and raised. I ain't doing no worse callers. I'm not doing no worse callers. I ain't doing that. So yeah. We'll get Stacy Go Dogs the best call of the night, and we'll give Jacob Seminole fan coming in at number 2, Twister coming in at number 3, and President Chip get an honorable mention. And guess what? We'll do this every call. Sure will. Every call. And Stacy Go Dogs, you got a new job. You got a new job. For every boring caller, you got to show up on the screen. For every boring caller, the freaking YouTube operator got to interrupt the call. So that's your new job, Stacy Go Dogs. I'm sure Jared get an honorable mention. Dr. Crystal. I used to live in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. I might move back home. Go ahead and move back to Tuscaloosa, Twister. Go ahead and move back to. Go ahead. That's a great little town. I'm telling you. Damn right. That's a great little town. G-Bama boy, man. Hey, appreciate you coming in, brother. Appreciate it. But let me see. I want to thank everybody for the super chats. Bama Bone with the 5-piece, Jacob Seminole fan with the $4.99, President Chip times 2 with the $1.99 and the 2-piece, and Xanax Phantom with the $4.99. Appreciate it. Appreciate all y'all. And for that, you get the Crimson Roar. Mm-hmm. Appreciate all the super chats. Appreciate them all. KB, do you do member only on? Yeah, members only on Friday night. I got to make sure I said it to members only. So members only on Friday night. All right. But anyway, like I said, Stacy Go Dogs, you got a new job. You are officially the YouTube operator. For boring calls, you are to interrupt at exactly 3 minutes. So yeah. Felix knocked the cable out, KB. He might have did. He might be pissed off. He might be pissed off. I might bring old Felix out of retirement. I just might bring Felix out of retirement. I just might. And I'll give y'all Felix at the end of the show. So, but anyway, let me go ahead and get out of here, man. And I hope y'all have a great night. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week. If you're a member, join me on the members only show on Friday night. And guess what? Saturday morning or Saturday at noontime, we will be live and in full effect watching our Alabama Crimson Tide beat down the Missouri Tigers. But until then, y'all watch the videos. Continue to be blessed. And remember, KB don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, and roll damn Tide.
Don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide. Don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide. Big Bama, big pride, big legacy. Rama Jamma, yeah, they doubting, gotta let them see. You come to Brian Denny, you ain't ready, well, you better be. Roll Tide, Willie screaming at you, that's a guarantee. And he don't give a piss. Blitz, Bama, blitz. Pressure on your QB, bout to make him throw a beat. Hold up, that A is not Atlanta. That A for Alabama. And if you rep that Tide, gonna stand up. Don't give a piss. Don't give a piss. Don't give a piss. Don't give a piss. About nothing but the Tide. Nothing but the Tide. Nothing but the Tide. Nothing but the Tide. Don't give a piss. Don't give a piss. Don't give a piss. Don't give a piss. About nothing but the Tide. Nothing but the Tide. Nothing but the Tide. Nothing but the Tide. About nothing but the Tide. Nothing but the Tide. Nothing but the Tide. Nothing but the Tide. Don't give a piss. Don't give a piss. Don't give a piss. Don't give a piss. About nothing but the Tide.